Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Let's do a video today, a real quick one, about the Marx Ford Apache Carryall action playset. We don't have a complete playset. See, ours is on the floor right there. We're gonna get it over here in a second, but let's clear off the table. So we don't have a complete playset. We have the carryall itself that functions, and some reproduction figures and some assorted authentic figures and accessories. But we don't have this playset complete in the same manner that we have the Fighting Knights playset complete. I haven't been able to complete it yet completely. A little bit behind the scenes action today. Where should we put the Rambler? Let's put the Rambler over here. And then this last stuff we'll just have to find someplace for. Hey, check out this Odd Job figure really quick. So this is from Gilbert Toys, an old toy company, like about as old as the Marx Toy Company. These came out in 1965. This is Odd Job from Goldfinger, as portrayed by Harold Sakata. Look at this card. Isn't this card? I love the background, how it's Goldfinger's island, right? So I have him on card. I'm not going to open this. You know, most of my vintage toys are not mint in box. I like to find stuff with complete packaging. But when it's vintage and I find it like this, I don't open it. Matter of fact, this is a little as Steve calls it, a little bling shelf. It's a little corner bling shelf. There's a Whizzer that's mint and complete in original box, and there is a Avon bath toy from the late 60s that is also mint in box with the soap and everything, which is a toy that I had when I was 4, 5, 6 years old, and I wanted it again because it has a very distinct smell. All right, so let's get over here. Enough of that. So, okay, the T-Bird. I guess let's put the T-Bird and the experimental car right here. Put our guys here, and we'll just use this side of the table. Okay, so just like the last playset we looked at, we have this really cool tin box that's like a giant lunch box that a kid could put all number of things inside of, right? Like, you're not only going to put your playset here, but like I said before, after your stuff is lost and it's partially depleted, this case would be used to hold any number of toys. So let's take a close look and see what a closer look at this graphic, so you can see what the original pieces looked like. So you had some cavalry figures, a lot of horses. It looks like 7 horses, 8 horses, 1 Indian horse. Wow, 8 horses. You get 2 of these stockades, I think is what those are called. I have more. We'll see inside. I have a total of 4 of those stockades. Is that 68, you guys? Can't see very well. It looks like it's 68. All right. So, there she is. What a beaut, huh? This is a really popular toy. This would have been a very popular Christmas toy. any time of the year toy, but this was a big one. This was a popular Christmas morning toy throughout the 60s and into the 70s. I think I've mentioned before, I think at one point when I lived in San Jose, it was like every third house on the block had one of these. I did the math, and like if you could think about how many of these play sets that Marx must have sold, because there were a lot out there. Okay, so I don't have a lot of stuff in here. So it opens up, and I don't have the doors, so the doors are off. So there were two swinging doors here on each side. You have this, which is also made of tin. This little built-up building. Stables and the cavalry headquarters. Fort Apache. Let's see what I have inside here. I have a teepee. These things. Alright, so I purchased these. I think this is all from Hobby Bunker. Reproductions. Let me show you how. Yeah, go over here. So, take a look. These are reproductions of the originals. These are not the originals. They're made of a different plastic that's just different. It's not the same. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. We'll try it. Wow. Got it. So, let's do this one too. You guys get the idea. You see how this is going. So the original set came with two of these, and they're supposed to go on these front corners right here. See that? But I have four. I got two extra because I like how they look. When I was a kid, so this isn't my original set. When I was a kid, I always wanted four. I'm not kidding. Made more sense to me. I was always wondering, this looks really vulnerable. Like, can't the Indians just climb up on the outside and then, so wouldn't it make more sense to have four of them? Anyway, that one's not going. I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. All right, so we have these ladders that go up on the outside of these. There. It is Hobby Bunker. So I bought these great figures from Hobby Bunker. I mean, here we are doing not meaning to do an advertisement for this business, but I've used them quite a bit, and I think they're reliable. I really like them. So they produced these reproduction Boonesboro Pioneers, and they are great figures. These are excellent figures to go with this set if you want to do something like what I'm doing right here, where when I purchased this on the internet, I just purchased the Carryall case itself alone for an inexpensive price, and then I'm purchasing reproduction things, and then eventually, maybe I'll find and pick up some authentic figures. But in the meantime, when there's reproductions that you can find that are as quality as these are, these are really neat. So whoever reproduced these or reissued these, which I think is really interesting, didn't alter the mold forms to remove the Marx imprint from the 1960s. Isn't this figure great? I think they made some of these in 6 inches too, you guys. I mean, spectacular. I might do another video just on these. I mean, I haven't looked at these figures in a long time. I really didn't know what was inside of this until we just now opened it. But this makes me want to do a longer video where all because I have more accessories, guys, and I have the Native American figures, and I think I have some cavalry figures, but we could, and then I have some Western accessories, so we could set this playset up at a later date with a more prepared and more appropriately, you know, done video. So these figures go great with this set, in my opinion. So what we did was we took a look at the Marx Carryall Action playset Fort Apache. Maybe the most successful playset that Marx ever produced. I mean, I don't have the numbers, but I guess Battleground and Battlefield were pretty successful. But in the early 70s, where I grew up, this was probably the most popular playset around. I think it was the most, I mean, most households had this one over any of the others. And the one we're talking about is this right here. Fort Apache Marx Carryall Action Playset. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.